Hey everyone, I'm coming to you from the 1862 battlefield of Gaines' Mill. This is the second major battle in the 7 Days campaign as far as the Confederate offensive is concerned. If you ask me, it's the third battle in the 7 days, if you count June 25th when the campaign starts and there is actually a Union attack on the southern end of the battle of the Confederate line. But this is going to be the only victory for Confederate General Robert E. Lee during the 7 Days battle campaign. Now, the 7 Days is basically an extension of the Peninsula campaign. McClellan has moved up the peninsula to Richmond. Lee, taking over command of the Army of Northern Virginia after the wounding of Joseph E. Johnston, has now began pushing McClellan away. The day before, June 26th, this battle's fought June 27th. June 26th, McClellan has suffered, really didn't suffer a defeat, but decides to retreat after finding out that General Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson's forces are kind of in his rear. He will begin pulling his army back and change his base of supply. He wants to get off the Chickahominy River. He wants to get away from that. He wants to get down on the James River. And he's going to entrust one of his best subordinates, Fitzjohn Porter, to hold a rear guard here and protect the Union Army. Porter to McClellan is his most trusted subordinate, and that task he feels that Porter can do. And Porter's actually a pretty good general, for all fairness of McClellan's, he's a very good general. He's going to have about 34,000 men with him, and his back is going to be to the Chickahominy River. So while he is here, McClellan is continuing to try to move and change his base. General Robert E. Lee is going to outnumber him 60,000 men, nearly 60,000 men. But the high ground here is what's going to help Fitzjohn Porter maintain this position for a long time. What will happen is he will take advantage of this high ground. He will fight back several Confederate attacks. Finally, Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson will show up and kind of bolster the Confederate advantage here. But Porter really fights one heck of a battle here at Gaines' Mill. It will not be until finally John Bell Hood's Texans will make a charge through the woods over here and charge up and break the Federal line, forcing Porter to finally fall back. However, by the time he's falling back, most of McClellan's army has been able to move out of the way. And then a division of the 6th Corps and 2 brigades from the 2nd Corps will arrive to kind of shore up the rest of their, to shore up their line of battle as they continue to move back away from the Confederates. But this battle is, this is a really nice preserved battlefield. So you can look out, you can see beautiful snake rail fencing out here. We've got some artillery. We've got the Watt House here. Some more artillery back this way. Several signs. It's a great place to come. And this is, again, this is the only victory that Robert E. Lee has during his 7 Days campaign. All these other battles that he's going to fight are actually losses, but because of the aggressiveness of Lee and his army and McClellan's cautiousness, he is going to end up winning the campaign. If you get a chance to come out here, definitely do so. Again, this is an 1862 battle. So you got to think about it. These guys are not necessarily entrenched over here. They're on a nice hillside, and you have to make a grand assault to break them, more Napoleonic style. If you were to go half a mile up the road, you would end up at the Battle of Cold Harbor, which is an 1864 battle. You get to that battlefield, you'll see the difference between 62 and 64. As there's massive trenches there, massive casualties that will happen at that battle compared to this battle, although this battle is very bloody. Shows you the difference in warfare after 2 years of fighting in this area, 3 years total. But from 61 to 62, And 63, you have more Napoleonic type battles. We get into 64, 65, it's more of trench warfare, what we'll see in World War I later on. So if you get a chance to come out here, definitely do so. This is a pristine battlefield area, and I absolutely just love this battlefield. Got a lot of great memories of coming down here and hiking around. Again, fought June 27th, 1862.